Hi everyone, Ross Bob Squirrel here, and in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 unique tips to help you gain RP and move up in ranked while solo queuing. For those that are new here, to give some credibility, I play on PS5 and hit Masters last split on Stormpoint and have already hit Masters this split on World's Edge in Season 11. I've also been playing this game nearly every day since day 1. Whether you are trying to move from gold to platinum, platinum to diamond, or diamond to masters, these tips are going to help you achieve your goals while solo queuing. So let's get right into it. First up, for tip number 1, communication is key. If you are loading into a game by yourself, where your team is everything in ranked, you need to communicate. I would recommend beginning chatting with your team while you are picking your legends to help ensure you are aligned on which legends you will all be playing. You don't want to accidentally pick your teammate's go-to legend and have them playing someone they are not confident with. Also, make sure you are alerting your team of which weapons or attachments you are searching for. Most likely, they aren't going to be pinging everything, so it is best to inform them of what you want. When pushing, you need to all try and focus on the same enemy together. Don't have everyone push their own enemy. If one enemy is isolated, target and aggressively push with your teammates as you will overpower them. Communicating these types of callouts with your team happens very quickly, and having a mic is a must for this. Also, trying not to be toxic will be huge with your squad mates. When there isn't good chemistry between you and your teammates, you won't be playing your best. Communicating with your team professionally will give you more of an upper hand than you realize. For tip number 2, picking the right legends from a solo queue perspective. Now, I've mentioned this before on my previous ranked video, but I truly believe Valkyrie is one of the most powerful legends in ranked, and even more so when I am solo queuing. Having your get out of jail free card with her ultimate is absolutely necessary, as players in ranked are very skilled and can beam you easily on jump towers. Another legend that I think is a solid choice when solo queuing is Bloodhound, given that you can help your team with their wall hacks and follow the trails of enemies. I also think Loba is another great choice, as she is such a support legend to help you and your team quickly and consistently grab the loot you need. Also, Loba is great for this map as she can steal from the vaults. Both Caustic and Gibraltar are other solid choices when solo queuing. My advice here is to have a few legends in mind that you would be comfortable playing in case your teammates select the one you initially want. Next up, we have tip number 3, staying with your team. Time and time again from solo queuing, I am constantly seeing my teammates end up by themselves, even if it is only a couple hundred meters away from where the rest of us are. This honestly puts you at such a huge disadvantage, as a team could quickly get the hop on that lone teammate, resulting in you being down just to a team of 2, which really puts you at a disadvantage at the end game. This mode is so important to have your entire team alive as the game draws on. If you are not the one leading your team and giving callouts or directions on where to go or what to do next, you need to follow along with what your teammates are proposing. Of course, if they are suggesting some rather ridiculous ideas, don't be afraid to give in your input, but at the end of the day, a fully alive team at the end of the game is going to be so much stronger than just 1 or 2 of you. For tip number 4, pick your weapons based on your teammates' loadout. This all relates back to our first tip of communicating, but knowing what your team is running can help determine what you should be picking up. For instance, if they have SMGs and shotguns, they're going to be very aggressive up close. Now, I do strongly believe on World's Edge you need some type of longer range weapon, like a triple take or a charge rifle. With that being said, if one of you has long range weapons, but the others have all close range, you could be able to help fight from a distance, but might not be the best help as a third party is rolling in. My advice and how I choose my weapons when solo queuing is to go along with what my teammates are rocking. Having similar weapons to that of your teammates, whether snipers or SMGs, will help make your team that much stronger. Tip number 5, knowing when to back off of a fight. This tip ties in with having overall game sense. If you or your team are fighting enemies who have higher shields than you, or you know other teams are nearby and you aren't finishing your fight quickly, it might be best to rotate out and reset. You don't always have to be pushing. Having an understanding of where enemy teams are is huge. With solo queuing, I would recommend watching where teams are landing from the dropship and then hypothesizing where they will be rotating based on the ring location. Make sure you call this out to your team as you are landing so they are consciously aware of surrounding enemies. Resetting a fight to set you and your team up for a great chance of winning is sometimes necessary. Now, I do have a bonus tip for you guys as well. Sometimes your teammates are not going to make the smartest plays, and that's okay. We all have been there before where we make mistakes. I've mentioned this in my previous ranked video, but just know that it is okay to leave behind your teammates if they have done something that got themselves killed, and it is risky to recover their banner. Going back to the team chemistry component, a good teammate will understand and realize you are making the right call to preserve your entire team's RP. A bad teammate will be upset you didn't risk everything to save them. Sometimes there are just situations where running away is the best option to help you move up in ranked. If you follow these tips, I strongly believe you will be able to move up quickly in ranked and hit whichever level you want to during this split of World's Edge while solo queuing. Ranked can be a grind and can be frustrating at times, but keep your head up and you will pull through. If you are looking for some great rat spots on World's Edge for when necessary, I have a great video for you to check out. As well, if you are new around here and want to see Apex Legends content including glitches, tips, and live gameplay, be sure to subscribe as I post daily to YouTube. Good luck with your games, have fun, and I will catch you in the next one. Here. Keep throwing gas. Just throw gas all over the place with this zone closing in.
Frosted Squirrel says, yes.
Oh, that dude's cracked. That dude's cracked. Yeah, exactly. Shoot it. That dude's knocked. Good stuff. Keep throwing gas. I got that one knocked. You're dead. Doesn't matter. I got him. That's GG's, and that is for you, Race Boss, in the chat. If you are still there, we just got that dub for you, my guy. Holy cow, thank you. Dude, GG's, fellas. Good stuff.